Daily Maverick that said you wrote on your page, or Facebook page, does anybody know who this lady is?
Okay, so I know exactly what in context.
Yeah, that's the one question. And then there's a story about you calling my neighbor a monkey. So it's wrong actually. It's really wrong actually. I don't like that racism personally. But the thing is, with the, like I said, with the long form, we have the opportunity to speak to you, where you're not being filtered through a journalist. So we can hear in your own words, and you can tell the people that when they see stuff like that, they can reflect on this conversation and see, make their mind up and see the truth.
Okay, so the one thing that was said is the media manipulate a lot to sell newspapers. Today I'm very popular with the media. They all turn to me. The incident that you saw has actually come in front of the courts, and if we value the courts of won all these matters in court with costs, a 3-day episode in the magistrate court where the one lady said, "Do you know where she lives?" That was in respect to vagrants that were going through all our bins. And this lady said, "You're anti-homeless." And we said, "Well, where do you live? We'll take our bins over to you." So that was taken out of context. The magistrate, again, found in my favor there. There was, as you know, or will come up at some stage for my fight. There's Rob Hersoff.
Okay.
I was also implicated, whether you know or not, with a burning of a mini in Mullipoint.
Yes. I remember that.
Again, that matters. I'm waiting for the quantum to come out now. And let me put it there, because I had to take a bashing. We had to close down my business. I had security living in my house. What happened was there was a guy in a mini who was feeding during COVID time. Captain Pence went, "Sir, you're not allowed. You don't have a strict lockdown. Sorry, brother, you don't have the right to do this." I went and I wrote a letter of commendation to SAPS. I said, "Your officer dealt with this beautifully. The community of Mullipoint is aggrieved by this." The next week, this mini was blown up. No implication to me by the prosecutor. SAPS never. But the social media warriors, the people that were hateful of my stance about dealing with the vulnerable in that thing, made a big meal out of it, so much so that it became such a massive campaign. Today I speak with Daily Maverick, they turn to me, but at the time it was what sold newspapers. The reality, if we have faith in the courts, I've won all those matters with costs because of that. So again, I was never implicated. In fact, you know, the prosecutor said, "Hey, this is really strange." To the guy, "Your mini gets blown up, and the next day you're trading in the same place." He said, No. If it was me, I would have put out of this country. And then how come we see guys dressed in Nike uniform and Adidas tackies knocking on the feeder's home address? He said he became the chief suspect. I never was. So that matter has been put aside, both in the courts and my friends in the media have now acknowledged. How does a man drive on a motorbike on heavy lockdown at 3 o'clock in the morning? I don't even know how to drive a motorbike. With a bomb. With the police were like, "Stop here, excuse me, sir, what is that you got in your hand?" I mean, it was just a hateful thing. These people that target me, they've run off. One's in UAE, the other one's run off to Johannesburg. So they hoid their mouth.